out of trash. Oh, what everybody? It's your boy, Prank and Fit. I don't know. Oh wait, what did you just say? Okay, wait. Before we go on, imagine there's an extended universe, but of biopics about rock stars. It's just like the Marvel universe, and Live Aid was like their Infinity War.
Okay, Bailey's a nerd. We're here with the gals.
Spit take. Who are the gals?
Okay, so we're answering the big question here, fellas. Who are the gals? Natalia, introduce yourself.
Well, hi, I'm Natalia, and I'm a vegan, okay?
Coming out story.
I like how your mom's like, keep it down, just no hyenas.
Well, I'm also.
I'm Nadia and I'm gay. No. I'm
Just getting it out there.
Just throwing
right away.
everything on the table, guys.
Are Russians listening to this?
Wow.
Let's hope not.
So Bailey brought in these really bomb scones. You know that macaroons and macarons are two different things?
Yeah, where have you been?
Macarons are like the little cake sandwiches that
They're
fancy
good.
people eat.
Macarons.
You know, why are they so expensive?
But they're so
They're
good.
French.
French people are expensive.
Oh, in
True
the
though,
French,
in
in the
Paris
French,
it's,
excuse-moi if I eat all these blueberry scones.
I told you not to eat during the podcast.
People like it. It's sexy.
Oh man.
Ugh, just vomited in my mouth a little bit. All right, sisters.
How about you stop?
So we just watched Bohemian Rhapsody.
Yeah.
Can you say that any quieter, please?
So we just watched Bohemian Rhapsody. We're gonna talk about
We
it.
just watched Bohemian Rhapsody.
Yeah.
Let's discuss.
Let's just give a
Don't look at
comprehensive
me.
review.
I really enjoyed it.
I
liked
liked
it.
it too.
It was good.
Let's rate
end.
it on a scale of 1 to 10. Go Anton, and we'll go in a circle.
I can't rate things.
Shut up!
Yeah, I don't like
Explain why
ratings.
you're
I
rating it the way
loved
that
it.
you are.
Okay, well, I give it an 8 out of 10 because it was a great period piece, and attention to detail in this movie was actually crazy. Like, Rami Malek, can you imagine how long he probably trained for this?
Yeah, he had to get into character,
Yeah.
study it.
Wow.
Anton met him, by the way. Or he
Was he
bumped into him.
singing in it? Was that him?
I don't
think
know
so.
because it sounded a lot like Freddie Mercury.
I doubt that it was
I don't
him.
think.
Yeah, I
I
don't
don't
know.
think it was Freddie Mercury. I think it was him.
No, it was definitely him because he had like weird ad libs that Freddie Mercury would never do. He would go like, instead of like, so you think you can stop me and spit in my eye? He would go like, so you think you could stop me, spit in my eye? You were like,
Yeah, I noticed that too.
I think it was a copycat singer. I don't think it was
your
Rami
dad's like
Malek.
awake. He's like, is it 6 a.m.
He's got day shift, you idiot.
What's that mean?
He has to work during the day. He's a firefighter, not to flex.
Weird flex.
But okay.
He literally saves lives. Weird flex.
So I really liked it. It had a lot of ups and downs. Yep.
What?
Me too.
Okay, elaborate. What are the ups? What are the downs?
Like sads and happy moments.
Oh, okay. I thought you
The
meant like
in-between
there was good
moments.
things and there was bad things about it.
No.
I think that there were good things and bad things.
I felt sad the whole way through.
Oh
I
my
don't know about
God.
you guys.
I know we're not at me yet, but there's this one part where like okay, where
don't have, like, a
where,
totem
no, hold
pole.
on, where like the chicken.
Natalia.
No, do you know what
The transition of the chicken to them
Oh,
singing.
oh, wait,
Let me-
spoilers.
Let me explain.
Well,
Let me
spoiler
explain.
alert.
It's not big spoiler.
So
It's not a spoiler.
This is not
It's
plot
just-
pivotal. So
The
basically,
chicken is Bohemian.
it's the scene where they're recording the actual song Bohemian Rhapsody. Everyone, shut up! Where they're recording the actual song Bohemian Rhapsody, and once they get to the operatic section, as they call it,
Yes, Marvin.
the very first came from a chicken.
Well, like the chicken opened its mouth and it cut with the audio slightly ahead.
They went, so that was kind of shocking.
Shocking,
No,
daring.
but like
Maybe
it was shocking for everyone around me, but I was laughing for like a minute. Like I couldn't
Maybe
stop.
that's actually how they got it.
Did you think the chicken
Oh
sung
my
the
gosh,
weird
like a little
parts?
Easter egg.
I think the chicken was the singing voice of Freddie Mercury in that movie. Like they hired the chicken to do it. He did
What
weird
comes
ad-libs.
first, the chicken
I was
or the
talking
egg?
Freddie Malek.
Freddie Malek.
Okay, Bailey, what's your review?
My turn. So, first of all, I like that you didn't have to know everything about. You didn't have to be a Queen super fan to like it, because I like their music, but I don't really know that much about the band. So I was like, am I gonna like this? I did. I think they had a tough time balancing like the parts that were just singing versus the plot. It felt too separate to me, but I thought they did it nicely in like a nice montage way, so it wasn't too bad. I thought it was really good. Like, it was very like inspiring. Yeah, it wasn't like life changing, but it was really.
I'm
it had
sorry.
some
Speak
awesome
for yourself.
moments.
Yeah, honestly,
I'm
yeah,
a different woman
You
walking out of that
you
theater.
don't have to be a Queen fan to like it, but you do have to be a Queen fan to love it.
I thought it was an awesome movie. That being said, it was like very like rousing. Like if you want to be like
Arousing?
rousing. There's a difference than arousing.
As soon as the chicken comes on, oh!
The higher he sings, the more I lose. But not November, and I'm giving this one a 8 out of 10. No wait, a 7 out of 10.
You suck. It's an 8, not a 10. I mean,
Not a 10. You're right about that.
yeah, Natalia, what's your comprehension?
Yeah, you know, I don't actually. I thought that they did really well, like putting the music stuff and like the other stuff. Oh gosh.
That's
It was,
fair.
it was actually no. You said you didn't like. You said they had a hard time balancing it.
Well,
Yeah.
well, like I said, that's fair. I
No,
could
I thought it was like those
thought it was
transitions,
great.
especially like at the end, they were singing for like
Like,
a
yeah.
solid like 10 minutes. I
Yeah.
was like
How do you show a
very
tour of
engaged like the
America
whole time.
in like under 5 minutes?
They did good with this. I know they did
Yeah.
good with that stuff. I just mean like the jump between.
They did
But-
spend a little bit too much time on useless stuff, like that
Yeah.
part where she like comes to Mary, his lover comes to visit him. Is like, are you okay?
No,
Freddie?"
that
Wait,
was important.
wait,
I like
Which-
the married bits.
But at
Which
the
one?
end,
Did
I
she do
felt
it
like
two
I
times?
was actually at the concert.
I got bored at the
Yeah.
end.
Really?
I liked the
Really?
end up until like 10 minutes in, and then I was like, how long
I
are we
think
gonna
it was
keep
only
going?
10
Actually, no, I really liked that part. I was
I
like
loved
engaged the whole
It was
time.
like,
I was like,
it was
wow.
one of my favorites. I just thought that it was going on. I was like conscious of how long it was.
Because you're not a true fan.
Yeah.
That's true.
Bailey's the fakest Queen fan.
Only true
So
fans.
the main character, Bohemian Rhapsody.
Oh,
Mr. Queen or whatever.
Mr.
Okay, Nadia, what's your review?
Mr. Queen. Great fucking Sorry, go.
Genuinely, like 9 out of 10. Like I was
Yeah.
like into it the whole way through, and I wanted to not cry as many times as my friend, who cried 3 times.
Yay, Onion.
What a baby.
So I only cried once, even though I was gonna cry 3 times. But I
was gonna like
I kept like turning over to Bailey, and I was like, I'm
Repressed.
keeping it in. I'm keeping it in. I really enjoyed it. I mean, it just because also we sing Bohemian Rhapsody at CYPT,
Yeah.
the theater that we're all a part of. And when we sing it, like everyone's like bouncing up and down, and it's such a vibe. And so when they were like creating the song, I just felt like
Yes.
such a
No, I
Oh, you know
spiritual
what? There's something that
connection
really
to it.
stuck with me. That was like, Queen has like especially for like Bohemian Rhapsody, like the album. It's like, or not the album. Or,
It
I
was
don't
a
know.
single, you
Oh,
fake
okay.
fan.
Okay, but they were like, I
It
don't know
was
what
called
they
A
said.
Night at the Opera.
They were like, there's something like there for everyone, you know? And I was like,
Yeah.
that's so true because I think everyone likes
Yeah.
Bohemian Rhapsody.
Like my personal favorite Queen song, I'm in love with my car.
Is that a real song?
Yes, it is.
No, that's so funny.
Yeah.
Wait, but I felt literally, like you said it word for word, the exact same thing. That was my favorite part, was when they were making Bohemian Rhapsody, because I felt like they were creating something that had such a special place in my heart for so many memories. That song was in the
Yeah.
background, and that was like where it started.
Yeah.
Or, like there's this one shot.
That's true.
Like actually, and there's one shot where it isn't a spoiler, but he's like smoking and looking out into like this place, and then you hear the music, like the piano being played in the background. It's like he had the melody around him, and then he was the one that caught it and made it, and now it's
Yeah.
like a thing for
Yeah.
all
It was
of
so
us.
beautiful. And there was one shot where it was filming his glasses on the table, and you could see him sitting on the couch, and I really enjoyed that shot.
AIDS, Freddie.
Stop.
Too soon, too soon.
You could see
Too
the
soon.
reflection of the crowd in his eyeballs. Did anyone else see that?
Yeah.
That was so good.
Really?
Yeah, in the end, it's not
Oh,
a spoiler.
gosh.
There's
Again,
a crowd.
I don't think he should have ad-libbed that much in his songs. I'm literally gonna vomit.
I agree
like a
to
bag
disagree.
of
Yeah, you know what? I actually don't. Okay.
Why
I was
do you
expecting
do
that.
that every podcast?
So you think you can stop me and spin my eye?
Yeah.
I think you have to ad-lib. Shake it
Go
up.
Rami.
Ramen.
Ratatouille.
It's Remy.
No,
It's Ratatouille's
his name's
monster.
Ratatouille. I
Remy
stick
Malek.
by it.
Remy Malek.
My
That's
whole
kinda
life
like
has
a
been a
rat.
lie.
What does that
Like,
mean?
why? Like, what?
He's sexy, but in a rat kind of way. What does that mean?
I don't know how Mary ever fell for him.
That's you, Anton. You look like you're cute, but in a rat kind of way.
Oh my gosh.
I'm I'm just kidding, man. I'm just
I
kidding.
searched up ratatouille, and there's a ratatouille recipe.
It's called a food. You doink.
It's just you cook rats.
You cook rats.
I'm
in a
always
pan.
gonna think his name is Ratatouille. Like,
Hey,
Rat-
Hey, look at
name's
this! I kind of want to make it.
It's like
Cooking channel.
Natalia, it's like made out of like, it's like peasant food. Like it's disgusting.
Have you ever heard someone sound so? Wait, we're
Read
not
the
eating.
ingredients. Read the ingredients.
We're not eating
It
the
says
lobster, darling.
Vegetables.
Wait. Shut up.
Vegetables. Main ingredients, vegetables. Sorry.
Oh, it's you're vegan. That's perfect.
Tomatoes, onions, bell peppers, garlic. Okay.
Yeah, and it's like
There's
stacked
a lot
up,
of stuff.
It's stacked
It's
up.
like little
in like
chips.
a little. It's chips. You take like chips of each one of these veggies.
Place of
soft
origin,
fish and
France.
Wow. No dog.
Ratatouille.
Ratatouille.
Ratatouille. So.
Oh, that's actually really weird that like I searched up ratatouille and the movie didn't come up, but the recipe did.
That's so weird.
That's a Natalia vegan food. You should try it sometime.
Yeah.
What year was
basically.
Ratatouille made?
Probably like
2003
2007.
no, it was
Oh.
not 2003
Oh,
I love
or
she's
2.
just gonna.
2007. Yeah, I remember seeing the.
Hey, but I
picture.
loved
I
ratatouille.
was 6. I was 7.
Oh, so
We
was
were-
I.
I thought we were gonna.
He
were.
was 11. Just kidding. He
I
was
like
how old were
3.
you?
3.5.
Freestyle rap.
Oh
I
my
like-
gosh.
How about we all
That's so
get
weird.
a line and we go
Okay,
like,
Ryan.
hey, y'all. We're doing a podcast. It's going great.
And I am Yates.
Oh my god.
And I am late.
Someone else want to make a beat?
I have a story.
Got breath. Okay, keep going.
Or-
You don't sound like you're trying to like, gasp for air.
Okay, Bailey,
no,
you
what's the
make a
thing
beat.
that's like, cats. I can't
That's
do it.
what I did. Boots and cats.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm foreign.
Nadia,
I
you
don't
can
know.
barely speak Russian.
It's Boots and Koshka.
Oh god. Okay.
That's what she's for kids.
Okay, someone want to give me a beat?
Boots and Koshka.
Wasn't that a movie?
Say Boots and Koshka.
Wait, guys, it wasn't Boots and
What?
Koshka.
Guys, everyone stop talking. Okay, Nadia, go. Boots and Koshka. You sound like you're gasping for air. Can you not just... Kochka, Boots and Kochka.
Okay.
What?
What?
Why? What is
Boots and cats.
Play it.
Play it for us. We.
Because I actually.
What?
Natalia searched Boots and cats.
Oh yeah, this
It's
is
an
it.
ad. Oh my god.
Oh yeah.
Wait.
My left ear.
Wait, everyone quiet.
It's giving the definition of what a cat is.
Cat, boot, cat,
Okay.
boot, cat, boot, cat, boots, cats, boots, cats, boots, cats, boots.
Yo.
Boots,
Spit take 2018. Got a lot of fellas and we got a team.
All that
No, it stopped. I wanted to play
It
again.
was so anticlimactic. Boots kit.
Quiet. Cat.
cat. Boot, cat, boot, cat, boot, cat, boot, cat.
Oh, someone make elevator music. I make elevator music.
This is the weirdest video.
Whoa!
Leather boots, leather boots, leather boots, leather boots.
Alright.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
This is
All
the
right.
musical episode.
Yeah.
Yeah, the musical episode.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh.
we have beat in the beat. Oh wait.
What is this?
Cats. Better than Queen.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry.
Oh my
I
gosh.
clicked on a video called "A Day in the Life of a Minimalist."
Me?
Oh, you know what that reminds me of? It reminds me of the lady. So we went to Chinook today, and there was a lady. She had like this full like techno setup, and she was just playing like sad beats, just
Sad beats.
Sad beats.
That's what I listen
No,
to.
or
Like Christmas.
no. She's playing like Christmas like beats, right?
Like
And
pop
she was
music.
like going
She
it
was
at
so
it.
into it.
She was so into it. Everyone was
Everyone
like,
was crowding around.
everyone was crowding around. I'm like, what are you?
The entire mall was there, and we were like, "What's the big deal? Like, is
and they were
Johnny
so
Depp
out
here?"
of it.
And it was just a
Segue.
lady.
Push him, and I think Nadia is the only one that like actually loves Johnny
Okay,
Depp.
Johnny Depp time.
Do you really?
Pirates of the Caribbean
Johnny
is
Depp
amazing,
time.
and apparently he's
Actually,
not gonna be in it
I love Johnny
anymore.
Depp.
Yeah.
That's so
So-
weird to me.
Yeah.
Because he's like,
The face.
to me, he's like the face of Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yeah, I think he's like the reason people fell in
They
love with
just don't
it
want to make money.
in the first place,
Yeah.
and he's just not in a good state of mind currently. But I mean,
Yeah, he's wild.
if you take him out, then stop the whole thing altogether. Don't make a new one without the main
I
character.
hate that. I hate when shows and movies do that. It's
Mhm.
like when the main character leaves, it's time to
Oh,
end.
that was like, do you guys watch that 70s show?
My friend does.
Heard of it.
and-
When Eric leaves, I don't know why I can't talk about it, because you guys haven't seen it.
Oh, well, I heard that he does leave.
Okay,
and
well,
Yeah, oh,
since-
sorry,
since-
spoilers.
Since this is a musical episode, let's all do an acapella of the Pirates of the Caribbean theme, but we all have to start one at a time.
How about Mary and Max?
Okay, ready? Natalia, you start with something, just something.
Oh my
We'll go-
gosh.
start-
Why all the pressure on me?
Start,
Yeah.
start with something.
You want me to start?
Yes,
Maybe just
wait.
start with something. Just start with something. You and your parents are woke.
You're louder than Rami Malek's ad-libbing. Like, you ad-lib more than him. You're not supposed to change. You're supposed to do one at a time.
Anton is
Bailey, your mom wakes up, like, is that the Pirates of the Caribbean?
It's Raimi ad lib. So you think you can stop me? Spill my hand.
Anna's a good singer.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
hear that. I literally sound like I have a horse in my throat.
Oh my gosh, I'm bleeding.
In my pocket.
Whoa.
Walk it,
Like I said, my balls
I don't know.
are in my chest from hitting
balls are in
Galileo
my
too
chest.
high.
I started bleeding.
So intense. We raved so hard she bled.
I don't know how this
blood,
happened.
sweat, and
Fellas,
tears.
we
That's
make
the
real
episode.
fellas, we make this musical content for you, not just for your personal entertainment, but for blood, sweat, and tears.
Yeah.
It's gonna be this is the most annoying episode now because you guys are on it.
Also, you're gonna have to
Music.
set because at points you can't even hear what Bailey's saying. At other points, you have to
Good.
turn down your
I
volume
should
to 1.
I should set up more.
Headphone users
Let's call
beware.
it spit switch because we're
That sounds so
Oh,
good.
yeah.
Swap and spit,
Spit
suck
swap.
and face.
spit swap. Guys, this is so
Our guests are
uncomfortable.
thoroughly uncomfortable.
Nadia and Natalia have left the house.
I creeped out my guests. We're all in my basement. It's a sleepover.
Yep.
When's the last time you guys have had a sleepover?
It's actually kind of... and Anton's here, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Is that weird? I've never had a
Girls.
sleepover with like a guy because my parents don't let me.
Aww.
But
It's an experience. And
Oh, your parents are from Colombia. You can't do the kid. That was Elvis.
sick wolves reference.
Oh gosh.
I've
I
had a
love the
couple,
wolves.
but wolves is fire. Can we talk about that for a second? The clout, like, and then she saw it.
Yeah.
right.
That's
He's like
great.
supposed to go to a meeting apparently, and he was like, "Nah, I'm gonna go to the wolves instead."
Good. We're being
Good
led by
decision.
good people.
But I didn't realize he was there until scene 3, and I was like really in my role that day. And if you don't know, I was a real bad bitch, and I swore a lot. And then I saw actually, one of the girls in my cast was like, "The mayor's here," and I was like, "Oh my
Oh my
god!"
god.
Dude,
And-
Nadia and I have probably the worst picture with Nenshi I think I've ever seen in my life. It's a picture of me with my eyes closed, Nadia with her smile, that like straight rigid smile, and Nenshi with one eye closed.
And it was when he was so busy, and we were so annoying, and I was
You were
like,
so annoying.
"Please, can I take a picture?" He's like, "Yeah, okay, whatever."
He
I'm
gave
just
it
kidding.
to-
He's really
he gave
nice
it to his
about it.
brother.
He's a nice
But
guy.
it was like, it
You
was
mean-
such a bad photo.
Oh my god, you guys need Google Pixel to find the right moment.
Oh yeah, Google Pixel. The Pixel 3 came out a couple weeks ago.
Tech
Yeah,
Talk.
the Pixel 3 as well as the 10R.
Why do they keep making new ones? They just get worse.
Yeah.
I don't think they get worse at all.
They apparently like, just like they don't change much in the new phones. They just make the fucking screen thinner.
That's thinner?
I mean the actual phone itself.
It's
They just
faster,
make
right?
it smaller.
The biggest thing that phones are focusing on now is display in the camera.
Camera's big.
The
Yeah.
camera is huge now.
But eventually the camera gets more potent than the human eye. So it's like, why do you even, like, they're all
What?
the same.
We all have such
Wait, what?
diverse phones. I have the iPhone
Diverse.
SE. Nadia has a Samsung. What?
Something.
Samsung.
I don't know.
A Samsung something. Natalia has the X.
And I
Right?
have...
I do, but I had a BlackBerry, or not a BlackBerry, what was it? A Motorola
Oh,
for
it was
so long.
yeah.
So you deserved it.
I do.
You did. I
Honestly.
forgot about that.
It was
Yeah,
so
and
sad.
then
Sad
Bailey has
times.
the 6S, I think, right?
I think so. It's over here. It's got a charging case in it. Oh, it squeaked.
But like, if we're talking
Yeah,
about
it's a success.
technology, can we talk about VR for a second? Visual reality and how
What?
like that's
It's
gonna
virtual reality, buddy.
My
Visual
sc-
reality.
my sc-
and
That's
how it's
just
gonna
life.
take
That's
over.
just life, you idiots.
It's gonna take
Visual
over
reality.
our lives because people's not like, or people are gonna go into it and then like they're gonna stay in it and then
Oh,
they're not
yeah,
gonna know
yeah.
the difference between
Mm.
reality and
Yeah.
Well, what freaks me out is that you can't see anything
Isn't there
around
like a
you.
Black
You're
Mirror
like
episode about
vulnerable.
that? Do you guys
probably.
watch Black Mirror?
Yeah,
No.
boy.
Yeah. Have you seen that?
I've seen every episode. Which one? There's a
The
lot.
one that's like he's doing this like virtual reality like thing,
like,
and it's like a horror game.
oh yeah.
We're always
I wasn't
gonna
even
know,
massive
we are
fan.
always gonna know the difference between virtual reality and like you can
Not
just
according
tell.
to Black Mirror.
Yeah, not according to the Bible,
You're
aka
never
Black
gonna
Mirror.
get- okay, what do our eyes see at? Something like
Many
many
per hour. I don't know.
what?
I don't know what the
many
unit
per
is.
hour? Like there was like a certain like how well do our eyes see?
Mine don't. All three of
Oh,
ours
yeah.
don't.
Oh,
We all have
Glasses
glasses.
gang.
Right.
Yes.
This post was made
We
by
were
the
gonna-
Glasses gang.
Yeah.
That meme is dead when this comes out.
They all have glasses, but I'm part of a normal sight gang.
No, but I
Which
feel
is
like
very small.
like
Yeah.
more
Nowadays.
people
Yeah, kids
can't
are
see
blind
well.
now.
That I phrased that really
yeah,
weird.
They don't get the help they need. Like they don't
Yeah.
have glasses. They just think, oh, whatever. Also,
But I'm blind. Like I'm so blind that like I wake up in the morning and I can't find my glasses, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't have my glasses to find my glasses.
Dude,
Do you feel me?
system.
I'm like Velma, except I'm not smart.
I can't be seen.
This is usually like a night. Like you can listen to this podcast whenever you want, and it's like a relaxing podcast. You literally can't. Like this is so loud. Like
Should we restart again?
no. We've
It's
restarted
authentic.
one too many times.
we don't restart. It's all.
Yeah, it's all one take, guys.
It mostly is. We just we need to find stuff to talk about. Oh yeah, virtual reality makes me nauseous. My school has it. It's like very high tech, but yeah, I don't like it. I get motion sickness. Also, oh, I forget. The quiet was nice just for a second. I don't remember what I was gonna say. I think that virtual reality, I don't know.
Reality.
What I don't like about it is that you can't see everything that's happening around
Marshall
you.
Rami Maliki. Sorry. That was a stretch.
Yeah, for real. You need to stretch before you reach
But
that
like,
far.
who casually comes across
Beautiful
virtual
day.
reality? You know what I mean? Like I don't like I haven't like
You haven't.
Wait,
You
what?
haven't hubbed in.
taco time. Burrito day.
Oh, beautiful
Went to
day.
Taco Time. They have this little advertising cactus that tells you to have a
Advertising cactus.
Yeah, it tells you to have a beautiful day.
It was on a cup.
Beautiful. What's that thing that
You're
you saw?
beautiful. Oh god, that was
What's
a.
that thing that you saw that was like water? I don't know. You put it on your Snapchat.
Me?
Water?
I don't know, and you were like, it was like freshly cut water, or I don't know. It was like
Oh yes. It was like chopped water. That was what it was. And I spent the whole day thinking about it. It was on my campus. I took a picture. I'm like, what does that mean? And it took me like 3 hours, and I felt like an idiot. The restaurant's name was Chopped. It was named after the restaurant. It was like some sort of special like spicy water, or like I don't know. It's like a workout restaurant. It's like a health food. And I was like, that's so stupid. How do you chop water? And then I realized I was like, oh my god. I was just in the middle of it.
Wouldn't chopped water just be ice cubes?
That's what I'm thinking, but yeah, he just exposed like FBI wants to know your location. Oh, that is funny.
Whenever Bailey is running out of something to say, she goes, "Ha!" Like she's done with something. Ha!
I didn't know I did that. That's a call out.
Oh man.
I'm just kidding.
That's the tea, sis.
And that's
The tea says.
wig flu.
Wig flu. We have 30 seconds to wrap this up, fellas.
There's no time limit.
Well, thanks for having us.
I love these
Yeah.
guys. They're awesome. They're
I
just
love
so
you
great.
all equally.
Come on, fellas, let's go in for a hug and just see how much more ear rape these guys get.
Sissy, Cecily,
Everyone in
and
the
Slightly.
center. Yeah, everyone go for a hug.
Hey guys, guess what you should do? Whisper, baby.
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna finish this.
Oh
Okay,
my gosh,
baby.
it's gonna be so loud.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna sing a Rami Malek ad lib. Then you'll respond with a question.
Goodbye,
Now,
guys.
a second question. Then we end it.
Yeah.
You get it?
Okay.
Okay. We're done.
What if I ruined it? Do we restart?
So you think you can stop me and spit my eye?
So you think you should stay hydrated?
What?
It's spit take.